my child, I know exactly what I am doing. I understand what you need. Do not be anxious or afraid. Do not lose heart or give in to fear. Everything I allow in your life, everything I place there, everything I pull out, and everything I take away is working for your good. These are not just comforting words or kind thoughts. They are an unchanging truth based on who I am and on my perfect wisdom. Before time began, before the stars filled the sky, before the earth was formed, I already knew you. I watched every day of your life before it happened, and I saw the end from the beginning. My knowledge of you is complete and never fades. I even know how many hairs are on your head. I know every word before you speak it. I know when you sit down and when you stand up. I understand your thoughts from far away. I know every path you take. Nothing about you surprises me, nothing catches me off guard, and nothing makes me regret choosing you. When I tell you that I know what I am doing, I speak with complete power and perfect understanding. I see what you cannot see. I know what you do not know. I understand the hidden links and results that are beyond your view. You only see one part of the puzzle, but I see the whole picture. You see one chapter, but I see the entire story. You see one moment, while I see eternity. From my perfect wisdom and endless understanding, I work everything together for your good. This does not mean that everything you face is good by itself. You live in a broken world where evil is real, where people make wrong decisions, and where the enemy wants to steal, kill, and destroy. Pain comes. Suffering comes. Injustice happens. But I am so powerful, so wise, and so faithful that I can take even the worst things you experience and turn them into a story of redemption and blessing. What the enemy plans for evil, I will turn into good. What was meant to destroy you, I will use to lift you up. What was meant to break you, I will use to make you stronger. This is who I am. This is what I do. I bring beauty from ashes, give joy instead of sorrow, and replace despair with praise. I am the God who causes everything, not only some things but everything, to work together for the good of those who love me and are called according to my purpose. So when you walk through hard times, when you face situations that make no sense, when your heart is hurting, remember this truth. I know exactly what I am doing. I have not lost control. I have not made a mistake. I have not forgotten you. I am actively, carefully, and purposefully working in your situation, using it, bringing glory through it, and leading you through it toward something better on the other side. I know the plans I have for you. Intentions of goodness and peace, to give you safety and well-being, to provide you with a secure future, so that today your heart may be filled with the peace that only trust in this powerful promise can bring. Stay with these words until the very end. Put aside every distraction so you can keep fighting and move forward in all your plans and every situation. You need to let go of fear and every heavy burden. Today I will show you what is ahead and reveal the path you are walking. Victory will be placed upon your life. My blessings will surround you on every side. You are not moving toward defeat. You are walking toward success. So believe every single day, remain strong, stay patient, and give your very best. Many are invited, but only a few are chosen. I have given you the honor and blessing of being called my child. But I want you to treat these promises with great care and begin living each day like the heir of a king. Walk in faith and strength, but also with humility and gentleness. I have raised you to a place of blessing and purpose, but do not let pride take over your heart. Guard your heart and your soul. My heavenly armies are around you. When you choose to walk by faith, heaven rejoices over your actions, your courage, and who you are. You bring joy to my heart. Your life delights me. You move me deeply when you kneel with humility instead of making demands like others do. You come before me with honor. Do not forget this message, and remember it when you rise each morning. My beloved children, if these messages have comforted your heart, strengthened your faith, or drawn you closer to me, know that I have been working through this ministry. This YouTube channel has been demonetized, so these videos no longer receive ad revenue. Yet every script, edit, and upload is lovingly prepared by people who serve this mission with all their hearts. If I place it on your heart to help, please consider supporting this ministry through Ko-Fi. Every gift, no matter how small, helps keep my word reaching more lives around the world. The Ko-Fi link is pinned in the comments. If you're watching on TV, simply scan the QR code on your screen with your phone. Pray about it first, and if you feel my leading, give with a joyful heart. Thank you, my beloved children, for helping my light shine even farther. You already know who you are. Do not listen to anyone who tries to take away the value you have always had in my eyes. I know you, and I know the good qualities I placed inside you. I have given you gifts and talents that you already recognize. But sometimes you forget that your ability and wisdom can become much greater than they are today. If you receive these words with faith, let them be your confirmation. Your enemies attack through negative thoughts and false ideas. They use your mistakes against you and make your failures seem bigger than they are. They will remind you of your past again and again. But I ask you to stand firm in what you believe and not move back even a little. Do not lose what you have already received. Never ignore the blessings I have already placed in your life. Even when you fall, I am here to comfort you and forgive you because I know you strive with all your heart and take your calling seriously. You do not treat my word lightly or ignore my commands, but I remind you that mistakes can still happen. Do not lose hope if you fall again without meaning to. I will love you forever. Those who oppose you and those filled with envy want to see you fail, and they will keep using the same lies. Every day they will try to convince you that I do not love you. But you will answer them with confidence, because there is no doubt in your heart. You know who you are. The abundance I desire to give you is holy and lasting. I want you to have good physical and mental health, steady spiritual growth, and a heart that is clean from every negative feeling. Let me help you understand what real abundance means in my kingdom, because the world has changed its meaning so much that many of my children either reject it completely or chase it for the wrong reasons. True abundance is not measured by how much money you have, how large your house is, or what kind of car you own. Real abundance is found in the strength of your relationship with me, the peace within your heart, the fullness of your joy, the quality of your relationships with others, and the difference your life makes in the lives of people around you. But this does not mean I want you to live in poverty. Being poor is not a special virtue, and living in constant need is not proof of spiritual maturity. I do not take pleasure in watching my children struggle to meet their daily needs, worry about paying their bills, or live under endless financial pressure. That is not my desire for you. I want you to have more than enough, to live in plenty, so you can bless others and help grow my kingdom on earth. I want you to know that I am the source of every blessing, and every good gift comes from me. Everything in heaven and on earth belongs to me. The resources you need are never limited. My supply has no end, and I am looking for people I can trust with abundance. People who will use it for my purposes. People who will keep me first in their hearts even when they have plenty. That is why I must prepare your heart before I fully pour abundance into your life. If I gave you great riches before your character was ready, they would harm you. Wealth would become an idol. It would take my place in your heart. It would change your values and damage our relationship. That is why I am shaping your heart, teaching you to be content in every situation, teaching you to be faithful with little so I can trust you with much. I am teaching you to give with a willing heart even when you have little, and to always put me first no matter what happens. While I am doing this work inside you, I am also preparing blessings for your future. I am opening new doors for you. I am giving you favor with people who can help you. I am giving you wisdom, ideas, and strategies to grow. I am placing you where promotion can find you. I am getting ready to place resources in your hands. But I need you to understand that abundance always brings responsibility. To those who receive much, much will also be expected. The more I bless you, the more I will ask from you. Not because I am harsh or demanding, but because I know that when you are blessed, your heart will desire to bless others. You will want to support the work of my kingdom. You will want to help the poor and those who are suffering. You will want to be generous to your family and to the people around you. This is the true heart of abundance. It is not about storing everything for yourself, but about pouring blessings into the lives of others. I want to fill your heart with creative and uplifting dreams, and with hopes that come from me. It is my desire to transform your life so you can overcome your wrong habits and weak areas and begin a new path. I want you to cross the sea of struggles you face each day, and through your faith and courage safely reach the place I have prepared for you. Just as I have overcome, you will also overcome your enemies and live as a victor in this world. Get ready, my child, because I am about to bless you in a wonderful way. I am not speaking about human luxury or empty riches. It is not my will for you or your family to forget where I rescued you from. I do not want material things to become more important than your spiritual life. But do not allow yourself to be trapped by poverty either. The most spiritual person is not the one who owns the least, but the one who honors the source and giver of every blessing. The one who gives me first place and lets go of pride and distractions. Do not reject my blessing if I give you a better job, a higher income, or an unexpected gift that brings financial increase. Do not chase after it, but do not refuse it either. I am the one sending it to you, and I only give what is good because I know your heart, and I know you love me. You also know that I always surround you with my grace and love. Now say with confidence, I receive your message. I receive your blessing, dear God. My miracle will come at the time I least expect. My freedom will arrive on the day I never imagined. Your joy will come without warning. Rise up, keep fighting, do not be afraid, and do not lose hope. Put your faith into action so your victory may come, because your triumph is already on its way. Great blessings and rich rewards are waiting for your faithfulness and trust. I have chosen to bless you greatly, and my purpose will be fulfilled. I protect those who love me and trust in me, who know my word and feed their hearts with it. I strengthen those who think about my promises and commands day and night. I reveal my mighty power to my faithful warriors who refuse to quit and never question my unchanging love, knowing that I am ready to rescue them from their enemies and lead them safely through every battle. You are also one of my chosen children. That is why you should hold tightly to my word and never forget the kindness and gentleness with which I speak to you. This will give you strength to wake up every morning, kneel beside your bed, and begin your prayers with faith. You need to keep doing this. Do not doubt Him or pray for your family and pray for your health. I want to perform a miracle in your finances. I want to remove every burden of poverty and need from your life. Let me teach you about the power of faithful and persistent prayer, because it is one of the greatest gifts I have placed in your hands. Yet many of my children still do not use it the way they should. Prayer is not simply repeating words or following religious traditions. Prayer is talking with me, sharing your heart with me, and living in close fellowship with me. It is the living connection, that joins your heart with mine. It is the way my power reaches your situations and the path through which heaven works on the earth. When I teach you to keep praying without giving up, I am not teaching you to beg again and again or to try to change my decision. I am teaching you to bring your will into agreement with mine, to make your faith stronger, and to place yourself where you can receive what I've already desired to give you. Prayer is not about wearing me down until I finally say yes. It is your choice to keep believing until every barrier between you and the answer is removed. Some of those barriers exist in the spiritual world. There are forces of darkness that try to delay and block the answers to your prayers. When Daniel prayed, the answer was sent at once, but it took 21 days before it broke through the spiritual battle. His faithful prayer did not change my mind. He released angelic help to overcome the resistance. That is why you must not quit. Every time you pray, you release power into the spiritual realm. You send out angels. You push back the darkness. You weaken the enemy's hold. You make room for my will to be done on earth just as it is in heaven. Some barriers are inside your own heart. There may be unbelief, doubt, unforgiveness, or sin that blocks the flow of my power. As you continue in prayer, I work within your heart. I reveal what needs to change. I strengthen your faith. I purify your motives. I bring your desires into agreement with mine. Prayer is not only about receiving an answer. It is also about becoming the person who is ready to receive that answer and handle it wisely. Some barriers exist in the natural world. Certain situations must change, people must be transformed, doors must open, and resources must be provided. All of this takes time. While you keep praying faithfully, I am working behind the scenes, arranging every detail, preparing the way, and guiding every circumstance. What feels like a delay to you is actually my perfect preparation. I want you to know that I am never slow to answer your prayers. I am eager to respond. I am looking for people who will pray with faith, patience, and a heart that follows my will. When you pray this way, you touch my heart, you release my power, and you open the windows of heaven. I repeat these words and confirm them to you. The words I speak are planted deep within your soul, and like a great tree they will continue to grow in your heart. When the time comes for them to bear fruit, wonderful miracles will take place. Do not be afraid or filled with fear. Do not lose courage because of the troubles you face today. Keep moving forward, keep fighting without doubt, and you will see the results with your own eyes. Your battles will be settled in a supernatural way. The blessing I am sending into your life is so great that it will overcome every pain and sorrow you have carried for so long. I am changing the way you think. You will no longer look at yourself through the eyes of fear, doubt, or negativity. My promises will fill your mind, and every morning my holy word will give you strength. You will live each day in safety. You will not fear danger or disaster because my mighty angels will watch over you. But you must not leave this holy path or allow yourself to be distracted by the fears and troubles the enemy brings against you. Do not spend your time and strength on things that bring you no good, but only waste your time and take away part of your life. I want to teach you a deeper understanding of my unlimited power and my divine care, because knowing this truth will keep your soul steady through every storm you face. I am all-powerful. This means I have complete, perfect, unlimited, and unquestioned authority. I rule over everything. I reign above everything. Nothing is beyond my power. There is nothing in your life that I have not allowed or permitted. Nothing surprises me. Nothing leaves me confused. Nothing forces me to create another plan. I knew everything that would happen before I made the world. I knew every choice you would make. I knew every road you would walk. I knew every struggle you would face. Even so, I chose to create you, love you, call you, and use your life. My unlimited power means I can change any decision, turn around any situation, and redirect any path. Even the hearts of kings are in my hand. I guide them wherever I choose. People rise and fall according to my command. Nations and governments change according to my purpose. The economy moves according to my plans. Nothing in this world works outside my highest authority. But my unlimited power does not mean I cause every event. I allow people to make their own choices. I allow the enemy to have limited freedom. I allow natural results to happen. Even then, I remain in control because I can set limits, step in, redirect events, and bring redemption. My divine care means I am always working on your behalf. My care is not standing far away and watching. It is active and personal. I am not distant. I am closely involved in every detail of your life. I arrange situations, bring the right people together, set the right timing, provide resources, and prepare hearts. Nothing in your life happens by accident. There is no luck and no coincidence. Everything is under my care. My hand is working even when you cannot see it. Behind the scenes, I am moving every piece into place, creating circumstances that will bless you months or even years later. You only see small parts. I see the whole picture. You see single moments. I see the entire journey. You see separate events. I see how they all fit together. My care means that even when painful things happen, I work them for good. When the enemy attacks you, I use it to move you forward. When people betray you, I use it to guide your path. When one door closes, I lead you to a better one. When you fail, I use it to teach you. When you suffer, I use it to help you grow stronger and wiser. Nothing is ever wasted in my kingdom. Every tear you cry is kept by me. Every prayer you pray is remembered in heaven. Every act of obedience is noticed. Every moment of faithfulness is seen, and I weave all of it together into a beautiful picture that will one day reveal my glory and your victory. Understanding my power and my care should produce several things in your life. If I have all power, if I rule over everything, and if I work everything for your good, then you can trust me completely. You do not need to worry. You do not need to be afraid, and you do not have to carry everything by yourself. You can rest in my control. Second, peace. If nothing happens outside my will, and if my care continues even through hard times, then you can have peace in every situation. Your peace does not depend on everything going well. It comes from knowing that I remain in control even when life is difficult. Third, patience. If I am all-powerful, then my timing is always perfect. You do not need to rush or force anything. You can wait for me, knowing I will act at the right time. For the courage. If I have all power, and I am working for your good, then you can be brave. Take steps of faith, accept risks, and do what I call you to do, trusting that I will bring success. When you truly understand that I have all power, that I rule over everything, and that my care is working through every part of your life, your response will be worship. You will bow before me in every season. You will thank me in every situation. You will praise me even during the storm because you know that the one who rules the universe, who holds everything together by the power of his word, is the same God who calls you his beloved child, who knows every hair on your head, who collects your tears, who fights your battles, and who works everything for your good. So whenever life seems out of control, remember that I am still in control. When events seem random, remember that my care is always at work. When nothing seems to make sense, Remember that I bring everything together for good. You may not understand all that is happening. You may not see the purpose in your pain. You may not know why I allow certain things, but you can trust that I know exactly what I am doing. You can believe that I understand your needs. You can rest in the truth that everything I do in your life is for your good. I have all power. I remain in control, and I will love you forever. Now I want to show you something that will make your faith stronger and fill you with confidence. I want to speak to you about the work of angels in your life because you are never as alone as you may feel. My angels are real. They are strong, they are active, and they are a gift to you. I have given my angels the command to guard you wherever you go. They are not small, harmless creatures with tiny wings. They are mighty warriors, powerful beings of light, whom I have appointed to watch over you, protect you, serve you, and fight for you. Even now, as you read these words, angels are surrounding you. You cannot see them with your natural eyes, but they are there. They guard your home. They go with you wherever you travel. They protect you from dangers you never even notice. They stop attacks from the enemy before they ever reach you. My angels are sent in response to my word. Whenever I speak a promise over your life, I send angels to carry out that promise. When you pray and ask for my help, angels are sent to help you. When you hold on to my promises, the angels work to bring them about. My angels also respond to your words. When you speak my word with faith, the angels obey the voice of my word. They respond when you declare scripture. They move when you pray. They are sent when you worship. That is why it is so important to speak words of faith, words of life, and words that agree with my will. Your words are not only sounds. They carry spiritual power that releases the work of angels. There are battles taking place in the spiritual world that you cannot see. The forces of darkness are trying to stop your blessings, delay your breakthroughs, and destroy your purpose. But my angels are standing against them. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon and his angels. My mighty warrior angels are fighting for you even now. My angels also bring messages from me. Sometimes through dreams, sometimes through visions, sometimes through situations, and sometimes through other people. They continue to bring my guidance, my direction, and my encouragement into your life. You may not always recognize their work, but they are there. My angels also worship with you. When you praise me and worship me, you join the angels in heaven who never stop worshiping around my throne. Your worship on earth joins with their worship in heaven, creating a beautiful song of praise that fills both heaven and earth. Never believe that you are alone in your battles. Never think you must fight by yourself. A mighty army of angels surrounds you. They are powerful, faithful, effective, and they are working for you right now. Keep seeking to know me more and fill your heart with my word that changes your character. Set aside time each morning. Let your family honor my name as the sun rises. Let songs and psalms be heard inside your home. I have chosen to bless both you and your family because I love you. And it will happen. No one can stop my hand. I am preparing a season of abundance for you to enjoy and to help you get ready for the victories and triumphs that are coming. You have waited a long time to see my promises become real in your life. You are weary of living among people filled with negativity who do not understand the value I have given them or appreciate the gifts and talents I placed in them long ago. You are watching the words I spoke come true before your eyes. You no longer have time to waste with your future. You already know my word, and you know that I am faithful and true. The people around you will also see that my presence lives in your home and that I have a lasting purpose for your life. In these prophetic times, it is your moment to rise. Stop listening to those who speak only of failure and hopelessness. They will never experience victory because they expect defeat in everything they do. They do not believe their own lives have value, and they reject opportunities for themselves and for others. They claim to love their friends, but their actions reveal something different. They smile before you, yet they betray you as you continue your journey. They are jealous because you chose to keep going, to keep fighting, and to hold tightly to my word despite your past, despite negative voices, and despite every battle you have faced. Now I want to teach you how to live in the authority I have given you, because too many of my children live like beggars even though I have called them to live like kings. I have given you power, true spiritual power that works both in heaven and on earth. When I created humanity, I gave them authority over the earth. This was not only for Adam and Eve. It has always been my purpose for all people. Sin damaged that authority, but through my Son I restored it to you. You are not weak. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are not under the control of the enemy. I have given you authority to walk over snakes and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing will truly harm you. But authority must be understood before it can be used. You cannot live in power if you do not know you have it. That is why the enemy works so hard to keep you unaware of who you are in me. As long as you believe you are weak, defeated, and powerless, you will continue to live that way, even though it is not the truth. Your authority comes from your place in Christ. You are seated with Him in heaven, above every ruler, authority, power, and dominion. This is not only a promise for the future, it is true right now. You are seated with Christ in the highest place of authority. From there you have the right and the power to carry out my will on earth. Your authority is shown through your words. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. When you speak my word with faith, you are not simply speaking. You are releasing creative power. You call what is not yet seen as though it already exists, and through faith it comes to pass. That is why I tell you to speak to the mountains, command the storms to become calm, and call into being the things that are not yet visible. Your words carry power when they agree with my word and are spoken with faith. Your authority is also expressed through prayer. When you pray in my name, you are not only asking me to act, you are using the authority I have already given you. You bind on earth what is bound in heaven. You allow on earth what is allowed in heaven. That is why I teach you to pray with courage, to come before my throne with confidence, and to bring your requests with faith and expectation. Your authority is also revealed through obedience. Every time you obey me, you exercise authority over your human desires, your situations, and your enemy. Obedience is not weakness. Obedience is strength. It is your will choosing to agree with mine instead of resisting me. Today is your day of salvation. I declare that your victory and your freedom are drawing near. You are not ruled by fear. You are filled with faith. That is why I assure you that I will surely perform great miracles in your life and in your family. The miracle you have waited for over so many years is very close. Tell me that you believe it. Life becomes better when you speak with me. I will never ignore your prayers. I have an answer for every prayer you bring before me. For your pain, I have healing. For your hopelessness, I have comfort. Whether you see me or not, can you feel my presence?